Fala galera, de volta aqui para dar continuação aqui ao Batman Enemy White. Vamos para o episódio 2, tá pessoal? Eu finalizei o episódio 1, que foi este daqui, do Charada, e vamos para o episódio 2 aqui. Terminamos o 1 com a morte do Charada, não sei se morreu de fato, mas morreu. E vamos aqui para o segundo, tá bom pessoal? Se inscreva aí no canal, dê um like, é muito importante, e também compartilhe o vídeo se possível aqui o gameplay. Na gameplay passada, pessoal, eu falei sozinho porque eu usei o microfone e não deu certo. Só no último gameplay agora, na última parte desse primeiro episódio, é que eu consegui, digamos, configurar o microfone. E para lembrar, eu estou usando aqui estou jogando no PC e com o controle joystick aqui, o Arilés, beleza? Não só basta plugar no seu computador, notebook, o Linux. Não precisa configurar, não precisa fazer mapeamento, nem emulador de controle, beleza? Muito bom, vale a pena. O link sempre está na descrição dos todos os gameplay aqui. Simbora pro vídeo, pessoal. Presta atenção aqui na legenda e tudo. Vamos lá.
Striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor.
O gráfico ficou muito lindo, cara. Como eu disse no vídeo passado, lindo. Só que diferente, muito diferente do Batman que nós vemos, como Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Origin, Arkham Knight.
And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to
Essa mulher da agente da FBI, a chefe, é bem rechonchuda, hein?
You and I will be working together
Ou não?
very closely. Bruce Wayne.
E ó, terminamos com ele assustado.
First thing you need to know.
Dama de Bubbly, né?
I can keep your
A
secret.
dama de Bubbly.
And
Esse
since you've
Bubbly.
been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
I don't trust you, Waller. You or your agency.
Well, you're gonna have to start. If I cared to reveal your identity, it'd be on every news channel by now. You need to trust me, Batman. When Riddler's
Mulher
friends
tá
hear
meio que
he's dead, they ain't
ameaçando,
gonna
que ela
just
descobriu que ele é o
carry
Bruce
on,
Wayne.
carry on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you.
You're not working for me. We're working together. After all, we both want the same thing. Am I right?
What the hell?
Explosão. Cidade bonita aí desse Gotham.
Looks like
É
our
um
whole city's
White,
under
né?
attack.
Diferente.
We got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal.
Tipo
Those
cartoon,
bastards get their
HQ,
hands on our
sabe?
weapons.
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's.
Diferente,
It
mas
has to
lindo,
be.
lindo, lindo, lindo mesmo.
We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Não deixa a desejar dos outros gráficos não,
I
mas
can handle the arsenal call.
sim, o clássico é
Let's
clássico.
go already.
O gráfico é diferente. As luzes, as cores, mas é lindo demais, cara. A cidade
Let's
assim,
move, people.
bastante colorida.
This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the
Da hora.
financial
Eu
district.
gostei do gráfico, embora diferente. Se for o arsenal do departamento que explodiu. Nossa, tem sangue ali.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it! You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right. I'm making one more run.
The Batman!
Boss, we got company!
Ah. Jeez. Já quem é, velho?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself.
Eita.
But you can call me Bane.
Essa luta aí eu vou conseguir.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Musculoso, hein?
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Opa.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro. You will pay for that.
É feito de quê, velho?
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Esse é meio... Cara, virar um bicho olhinho. Fortão, hein?
I will give you a piece for death, if you take it.
Aqui que eu sei disso. Acho que desviou.
this pain you're feeling, Batman?
Passou o efeito da... que houve?
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Ah, foi o caminhoneiro que ele salvou, parece.
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller, help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Desculpa isso. Batman The Enemy Waiting. Isso aqui é 2017, tá, pessoal? Se eu não me engano, 2017 esse Batman aqui.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Over here.
Oh my God. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
E o outro, cadê?
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is
Também
he?
tinha chamado o Jim Gordon.
He didn't make it. I'm
Não
sorry.
sobreviveu, cara.
Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the
É o Barney.
APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perp slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
It's the job. It's what I do.
You can dismiss it if you want, but I won't. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Pessoal, não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal aí para acompanhar as gameplay aqui, beleza? Tem esses aí e muitos outros que vão ter. E assista já os gameplays já feitos no canal, tá? Tranquilo? Dá uma forcinha, dá uma moral, deixando, visualizando, veja o máximo que você puder e deixando seu like, tá bom? Episódio 2, a Verdade Escondida. Simbora então para de fato começar a gameplay. Por enquanto foi a introdução, como você pôde ver aqui. Então às vezes eu posso cortar e fazer em 2 partes, em 3 partes, como eu fiz a gameplay passada, tá bom?
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
It wasn't a great time for me either.
I know. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
O Havit é mordomo, é barra enfermeiro, barra médico, barra babá, uma espécie de babá.
Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands.
Waller isn't the one we need to
Uma
worry
espécie
about.
de hacker,
Bane is still
né?
on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting
Esse
started.
Bane aí, eu lembro de um Batman Arca Asylum, não lembro. O Batman Arca Asylum, né?
Waller was right about one thing.
Eu acho que é
Riddler
assim,
was just a small part of the
que
larger
tem umas
threat.
mangueironas sobre
Let's begin
as
with the dart I
costas, tem
pulled
que
from his neck.
cortar, tal, coisa assim.
Got it?
A gameplay tá aqui no
I'm good.
canal.
Thanks. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as
É
a
a
clown
Arlequina?
and wielding a mallet.
Não lembro o nome da Arlequina.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she
Mas
acted
parece,
alone.
né? Pelo
All that carnage. All by herself.
as coisas pretas em volta dos olhos. Que é isso aqui? Não sei do que se trata isso aqui.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
You're right, Alfred. I hate to say it, but I'm not exactly ready for round 2. One thing's for sure. We can't just sit around waiting for them to strike again. We've seen the kind of devastation these killers can cause.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm not planning to stick around for long. Just enough for me to figure out their plan.
Yes, and then what?
I'll improvise. So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Simbora então, pessoal. Jogatinha de bilhar. Tá parecendo um GTA.
I'll tell you about
O ambiente aí da jogatina.
He's no hero. The way I see it,
Ah, é
he's just a
o...
bunch of hired muscle for rich guys.
É a mutação do
Guys
Coringa
like
misturada com
Bruce
Shrek.
Wayne.
É fake da Toy, aquele tal de John. Viu?
Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Dude, okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of sh... Oh, I am...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a
Esse
therapy
John
circle
sabe ser
here
feio,
every
o Shrek com
second Sunday.
Coringa.
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
What? That wasn't me, John. Do you have other people that would want to find you?
I don't think so. Not until now. Sorry, Bruce. Coming off the meds, you know, sometimes there's a little residual paranoia.
É feio, coitado.
So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
Nossa, mas ele ri igual o Coringa.
Hated the guy, but geez, Bruce, you really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Esse
Everything
Batman,
you know about me.
esse Batman NVME White se passa antes de do Coringa ser Coringa?
What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking.
Porque ele parece com Coringa, cara. Ele rinchou agora igual Coringa.
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce.
Outro, o Barney tá vivo
Guessing
ainda.
this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I just...
Não se esqueça, pessoal, deixar seu like, comentar aí, deixar um lá, falar o que você achou da game aí, do jogo em si, se é bom, o que você achou, qual a sua conclusão, da qualidade da imagem, do vídeo tá bacana, precisa melhorar em que, então deixe seu comentário, é muito importante, valeu?
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
É, garçonete, eu achei estranho da marmães fazendo juro dominguinho.
Let him know we're on our way.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
Perfect.
Pra gente, esse cara é o Coringa, viu? Se não for, mistura de Coringa com Shrek mesmo.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on.
cops.
Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.